I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire. All right, we are back. It's convenient. Joey goes live right when Rob Rock goes live. Rob's back on his normal channel. See what Joey have to say here. Batman is the enforcer. Sounds familiar. Let's go.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? So like I said, man, you know what I mean?
I said
everything is real over here. Like I said, official tissues. Straight gangsters in the building. You already know about this. Like I said, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Good. Literally, I have all the power, all the authority. You know what I'm saying? And it'd just be hilarious to me. Like, it's hilarious.
Connie, what up?
Like I said, over here, it's all official tissue, all serious business. You already know about this. You understand? We're going to keep on moving forward. And like I said, I've accomplished more than has ever been accomplished in the last like 6,000 plus years. Yep. One man. You understand? Like I said, everything is real over here. Everything. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's funny. It's funny. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, we're going to stay focused. You feel me? Talk is cheap. You understand? The fact is, this is the facts, homie. The fact is that a lot of people like to act and pretend. They want to act and pretend, right? Like they don't know reality. But reality is right in front of you. It's all already proven. You understand? It's hilarious, man. You understand? Like, self-awareness goes a long way. It's all serious business over here, partner. Feel me? Yeah. So, like I said, focusing their feelings. You understand? Real talk. Because this all real. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just like with everything that I've been through, right? And gone through behind this, regarding this, and me building my career and doing what I do. Folks didn't care. Folks still don't care. But now, right? Now it's not just me, right? Now it's happening on a...
real quick though, Negasonic and myself, we had an exchange with Rob Brack yesterday, and Rob agreed either to do it on his channel or possibly my channel, kind of like a back and forth with Rob Brack, to give him examples and show him what Joey really thinks of him. So that we're trying to piece this together here. This just happened like last, so I'm going to try and piece this together here in the next couple of days
on a major scale.
That should trigger the shit out of Joey.
So, like I said, the only time that folks really care is when.
Calchi, what up?
You understand? Folks don't care unless it's them going through it. You know, these folks don't care because this isn't your career, but it is mine, and I take it very seriously. And like I said,
he hasn't spit it out yet, Negasonic, but I was just telling Ledgeview and the guys, because Rob's live right now. Apparently Joey went up there for like a second and then he said he was going to go live, whatever. Not quite sure. I got Rob's stream paused right now and just listening to this fucking retard.
I've gotten more done than anyone in this country and the world in a very short amount of time. In about 3 years. My 3-year anniversary is coming up.
March, April, May.
Isn't that amazing? Absolutely amazing. What I do is extremely real, extremely serious. You understand? It is what it is. The respect already there. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. It's just like being in the street. You're always going to have folks that don't have self-awareness. You're always going to have folks that don't know what's going on, that have no clue, or they like to pretend that they don't. Cool, no problem. That's the answer. No problem. No response, no reaction. Because like I said, it has to make sense.
Hey, Nega, while Rob's live right now, can you, because we didn't get an email address, see if you can get an email address from him while he's live.
You feel me? Any response, any feelings, anything said or spoken, it has to make sense. You understand? So like I said, the reality that comes with me is so real and so serious, and it echoes. Everything I do will echo for all the time. You understand? Denial is not an option, folks. What? We're talking about Achilles reincarnated here, brother. We're talking about the real deal Holyfield. You understand? How you feeling? Like I said, we have a world and a public that stays in their feeling, in your feelings. Oh, all about the feelings. Oh, feelings. You're in your feelings today. In your feelings. Oh, all about the feelings. You're in your field today. Folks saying they feeling. We about business, money, facts. You understand? I got too many stripes, partner. You understand? Come on, homie. Come on, homie. Yeah. Everybody know who I am, man. All y'all know about me. Feel me? Yeah, like I said, official tissue. Yeah, real deal over here. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like as a grown man, right? You got to learn to not care. You got to learn to not sweat that stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like, and you notice, what does it always come from? Who does it always come from? Because I told you, they stay in their feelings and they feel some type of way. They all in their feels. All of them. That's what I'm saying. And what it is projection, deflection, dismissive tactics. Same one too. A lot of talking. That's fine. What I do doesn't involve any talking, partner. So what's goody? You know? I'm a man. I'm a grown man. You understand? Yeah. That's right. And I'm the real deal. And this is what I do for a career. And you know how hard I had to go to make sure that it was my real job, my real career? You could never fathom. See the point? You could never fathom, because while I'm out here getting busy in these streets, what are y'all doing? Just sitting there. Sitting there and you know, want to talk and comment and say this and that or pretend. That's fine. Like I said, it just goes to show I work 8 million times harder than everyone put together, homie. Proof. See, while they talking and ain't saying nothing, I'm over here working. I'm over here protecting them, helping people, right? And really am the real thing, and I am the prophecy. I'm what all the depictions are about. It's hilarious, man. It is truly hilarious. No wonder we can't get the public to get on board. I told you, all of it, all I've ever seen. And in this entire journey, I'm going to keep it real with you, has been the same thing time and time again. Like, come on, bro. It's got to make sense the entire time. Like, a lot of the dudes, they with it. You know what I mean? A lot of the dudes, they with it. They support me. They like it. It is what it is. There we go. We got a so-called woman to smile. In your feelings today. In your feelings.
FCI.
About the feelings. Oh, feelings.
Yeah, last night, CIA Joey was confessing his never-ending love for Rob Rack, and basically asked him to marry him. I'm not even exaggerating. Last night, and then Nega and I were in Rob Rack's chat, and we were telling him, you know, we like to talk to you about how much of a piece of shit Joey is and what he actually really thinks of you, and put together like a montage of videos of Joey just talking shit about him. He said he'd do it. So we're just going to get in touch with Rob here over the next couple of days and try and get this working. So yeah, that'll trigger the shit out of Joey.
Just us having fun.
So if anyone has clear and fucking completely racist or talking shit about Rob, let's get them all together so we can just piece a video together. Send them to me or send them to Nega or whatever.
That's right. I like.
And then you can always hit up my email. It's just sheriffgauncent@gmail.com.
Serenade and sing while I'm out here getting busy. Because I'm not wearing hockey pants. That's right.
What's up, Dutch?
Everybody knows what it is, man. I know what it is, boy. Like I said, imagine how they really, truly feel. That's the thing, especially when it comes to them, the so-called women. They ain't going to tell you the truth of how they feel. I'm telling you, I've seen it. It's been so-called women the entire time. Everything. Everything comes from them and their feelings. And the fact that they're in their feelings. It is called hypersensitivity. You understand? Y'all are in your feelings. I love it. That means I'm doing everything right. You understand? See, over here, we tough. Over here, I'm a man. You understand? Yeah, men have to stand up. Even Andrew, you know who, the one who just had that match and completely failed in front of everyone. The guy that, you know, the guy closes his eyes whenever he moves, the other guy, and he still won. You know, there's people saying all sorts of things considering him now. You know, it was a debacle. But the point is, besides that point, because it is besides the point, nobody cares. Nobody ever cares, right? And this dude been renting, and not even renting, he don't pay for nothing. He's been, you know, everything's been free because he's a Mason. You understand? He sold his soul to the devil. He sold out. It's that simple. And he's lived off the strength of that this entire time and lived well. Lived a lavish lifestyle and can't even appreciate it. He over there smoking cigarettes. Come on. He over there smoking cigarettes, right? And you know, bunch of caffeine and alcohol instead of appreciating what he got. Tell me what I'm wrong. And I mean, I get it. Like, you know, when you're grown, and it's okay to have fun. It's okay to do that. But you just got to understand, like, you know, you're not, it's because that blessing didn't come from God, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like I said, they don't get it, man. God works in mysterious ways. He's allowing a lot of these folks to think that they're blessed when they're evil. Okay? It's all strategy. It's all part of the plan. Well, he's going to give me my real blessing. It's going to be so astronomical. It is unbelievable. And that's why it makes sense to me. Because I was never given anything that I was owed or deserved. Right? And anything I got I have to really stand on business for and stand up for and work for. At some point, the tables have to turn. These folks have had it good for a long time, and they're all evil and wicked. At some point, divine intervention is real, and God has to step in, and he's already stepping in. At some point, I deserve the wealth transfer, the money. That's the thing. The wealth of the wicked is going to come to the righteous. It's about to happen right now. Watch. And when I get this money, I just can't wait, man. I'm excited, you know. And that's the thing. It's like there's not going to be a huge reaction or response. Maybe somewhat. I might celebrate, you know. But mostly, he said, keep it to yourself. You know, it's not going to be a huge reaction or response because wasn't nobody happy for me when I built this? Ain't nobody going to be happy for me when God blesses me. You know? So why share it with folks that aren't going to be happy for me anyway? You know, that I already know the response. See, I was never a part of anything. I'm just doing me. You understand? Like I said, I don't speak to folks. I don't have no friends, right? Come on, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I love it. I absolutely love it, man. Can you imagine how in their feelings all these people truly are? Especially the so-called women with the hypersensitivity going on. Can you imagine? That's why they do that. That's what I'm telling you. That's why they want to fake laugh or this and that. Whenever somebody fake laughs and tries to pull that laughing stuff, it's because they're feeling something. What I'm doing has a real effect because they looking at it, they already know about me. All these folks know who I am. So they looking at it and seeing
Easy,
that's
what
what
up?
they do. It's deceptive. They don't want to be honest with themselves. Y'all been lying to yourself so long, you don't even know what you believe or who you are. That's what's funny. What? Yeah, I know who I am. Right. Can you imagine? They're all struggling no matter what, no matter how much money they get, no matter what they do. You see folks going to jail, prison, right and left. All these folks live off illegal activity. Let's get real here.
Got red screen? Yeah, he's creeping up in 1,000
and everything
likes.
is happening right now. Everything.
What's up, Lazy?
God is bringing justice and judgment. So yeah, that response makes sense. And it wasn't a response because I don't talk to none of y'all. It makes sense. It makes sense. It really does. It makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Like I said, whenever anybody does that, because they're in their feelings, man. Because what I'm doing is real as hell. And it has a real effect. Because like I said, they seeing me go to work. Already working. I don't got time to say hi to y'all. What have y'all ever done for me? My question's going to be answered. Believe that. You understand? And I'm going to be on a podium calling everyone out, speaking publicly, just like I already am. God said he will build a table for me in front of my enemies. You understand? This is all real. I'm not trying to talk to folks. I'm not in this world. It's the few that I do have at any time or who support me. Thanks. You know? But, you know, who really supports me? Nobody. I don't need them to. I had a message yesterday, made me cry, literally, basically. It told me the truth. It said, you've been separated for a reason. You know, it said, you know, people walked out, whatever, for a reason to help me. God was building me. Everything he has for me is to give me greater purpose to help me.
What's up, Ross?
Not anything else, but to help me. And he said the truth. He said, had you had those people around you, you would have been reaching for a comfort. You would have been reaching for what you should never have to. And, you know, basically he has me by myself because I don't need anything.
Oh, he was crying all day yesterday. He was literally fucking just, he was blocking the tears from coming out of it. He was leaking.
I don't need anyone. And I'm able to operate 100% independently. I don't even need money and I can do this. Not a dime. If I had nothing, because you've seen me do it right in front of you. There was times just recently maybe a few months ago, if even, right? Had nothing, not a dime, nothing. Out here just trying to get by at all, survival. I kept going. Folks don't get it. I'm never going to stop. That's what you don't get. And I think you do. I'm sure you do at this point, but I'm just speaking hypothetically. Some folks don't know, but they're slowly figuring it out and seeing. I will never stop. I believe in myself. I don't need anyone or anything. Keep all y'all's fake money. None of it exists. All I need is me and God. That's the point of why I talk the way I do. That's the point why I act the way I do, because it's how you're supposed to act. I'm famous. See the point? You imagine folks want to have a conversation in the background. There is no other conversation. I'm the beacon of success. I'm the beacon of hope. Me. I'm what you all want to be. Get like me. Say, get like me. Do the red pill crip walk. Get like me. Get like me. Say, get like me. Oh, yeah, I'm a character, and this character runs the valley, and don't you ever get it confused. For real, on a whole nother level. Folks can't even fathom or imagine.
More than likely,
There's already Gotham.
Magpie,
I
they're
protect
just
the valley. I protect
stockpiled in the
Gotham.
backyard.
Right? I'm here to protect and help. And that's what I do. Every day I save lives, even if it's just with what I'm speaking. But I really save lives. I really be helping folks. I'm the real deal. Ain't no faking or flogging over here. This is not Groovy Jimmy, the fake crip. That's right. Look at the fangs. Look at them.
We got a hiss.
Look at the fangs. Look at them. Look at the fangs. Look at them. Look at the fangs. Look at them. Groovy Jimmy, the fake crip.
So see what up?
The Batman is real, boy. They can't handle it. They can't handle me like they can handle me on a panel. Oh, for real. Oh, I love it. But yeah, that's what they do.
Is my shit
That's
fucking up
do.
again?
And they all grow.
Let me go over. Yep. There's only one solution. There's only one solution. I got to reboot. If it's going to do that, it's the only solution. That being said, 3 minutes behind, whatever. Fuck it. All right. I am going to end this. I'm just going to end it, and then I'm going to reboot, and then I'll just come right back. Sucks.